Hi there, everybody. This is David, and welcome to New RPG News. We have a bunch of stuff to talk about today, from some Final Fantasy Part 3 news to some Claire Obscure to an update on Legend of Dragoon and a ton of collector's editions, as well as a bunch of cool stuff on sale. And I just want to go over all that stuff for you today, and I do think that is worth a sub, as I do try my hardest to level up to 100,000 subscribers. And with your help, your like, and your sub, I just know that I can get there. So thank you so much for that. And now let's start looking at this. It says the Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 is currently 9 months into development and is not next-gen exclusive. Development is progressing smoothly. I did make a full dedicated video on this just the other day, really going in depth into what they were talking about here as far as mini games, a potential Final Fantasy VII extra game, like a stopgap game, maybe Burge of Cerberus, maybe Before Crisis, maybe a brand new game, we don't know. So there is a lot of stuff that they were talking about here, but basically I just want to go over the quick and dirty here in the news rather than really deep dive into everything. Basically, they're saying that they're 9 months into it, they've already finished the script, so they're working on the gameplay portion of it right now. And they also are saying that at this point, they believe that it is inevitable that console and PC versions will be released at the same time or extremely close to each other going forward. So they're basically saying console exclusivity is a thing of the past for the Final Fantasy VII series, or at least for this entry into the game. It's not going to be on the PlayStation 6. It's going to be on the PS5 and probably PC and maybe even Xbox or something as well. Hell, maybe even the Switch too. We don't know the specs on that, so, we shall see. They're basically saying Square-Enix plans to release titles across a wide range of platforms so that more people can enjoy them. While I can't make any promises at this point, we want our games to be played with as many people as possible, so we will do our best. That's good news as far as I'm concerned. One of my most anticipated games of the entire year finally has a release date, April the 24th. I cannot wait for this. We learned so much more about it. It's coming out for the PS5, the Xbox, and the PC. Pre-orders are now available. It will also be available on the Game Pass. This is turn-based combat with real-time defensive and offensive abilities, kind of like Legend of Dragoon or Super Mario RPG or something like that, where there's like timed attacks put in with the turn-based battles. Sea of Stars would be a more recent one, I suppose. And they talked about different characters that are joining up. They talked about different world traversal. There's an overworld map. Yeah. And then there's this little character called Esqui? I don't know. Esqui? I'm going to go with Esqui. Basically, it says that the players will unlock more abilities with Esqui, letting the expedition climb aboard and traverse the world, swim, and soar across the game's newly revealed overworld map. So yeah, he acts as a fast travel option. He acts as essentially a chocobo, a boat, and then an airship. And you get to go over an overworld. Like, that's all I need. That's all I need. I love an overworld map. There it is. I love an overworld map. So, this is wonderful. It says the overworld map gives players freedom to explore various new locations and secrets on their path to destroy the Paintress. Outside of rich level-based environments like the Ancient Sanctuary and Gestrel Village, the overworld has unique discoverable caves and bespoke locations hosting challenging optional battles and side quests, providing extensive opportunities for players to test their mettle and master the game's deep and rewarding character building mechanics. Players will also be able to set up camp on the overworld, taking time to reinforce their character weapons and builds, listen to the game's stunning original sound via an in-game record player, okay, I don't care, and have conversations with the teammates to learn more about their stories and motivations on their path to destroy the Paintress. I cannot wait for this game. And then they talked about pre-orders now being open for this collector's edition right here, which is a GameStop exclusive. Ugh. And and it's $150 for this collector's edition. It looks really cool. It looks like this amazing box. But you know what's not cool? It's not available. This thing sold out super quickly, and I was not able to get my hands on it myself. This is so upsetting to me. This always happens to me. This always happened to me with Metaphor, and now it's happening to me again with Expedition 33, and I'm so pissed about it. It's not available for the PS5, but it's shockingly available for the Xbox. Yeah, I love how they went and they announced this in the Xbox showcase. They're like, the Xbox players will love this. No, we're buying it for the PS5 people. So yeah, I just think that that's hysterical, actually. But yeah, it's not available, unfortunately, right now. But it does. There is like a Lumiere edition that is available. That you can purchase for I think $70. I talked about that before, and there were some pictures of this, but I don't see the pictures anymore. Now there's a trailer right there. Where'd the picture? Oh, because I'm in standard. Okay, there we go. So go to collection. There it is. There's the pictures that I was looking for right here. Okay, so it comes with this big box, and it comes with this. This is a music box. This statue, that little statuette right there. It is a 20.3 centimeter monolith music box, hand painted resin statuette. Has a steel book featuring Gustave Mayel and the Paintress, an expedition journal, which is a 48-page hardcover art book, and then some original costumes or downloadable content, I suppose, various outfits or whatever. And I really want this, so I will be checking this, and I will let you know if it ever becomes available for the Wait, it says right here, pre-order for the PS5. Can I actually get it? Shut up. Hold on. Oh my gosh, y'all. Like, what was the luck in that? Like, what was the luck in that? That was crazy. I went ahead and I bought it, and then I made a tweet and a Blue Sky post about it so that all y'all know about it as well. So if you're not following me there, make sure that you are so that you keep up, because I want to let y'all get in on it too. You know, I'm not going to be selfish about it. It's up there, so I gotta let y'all know about it. So yeah. Gosh. Okay, next story. Hey, we're on a roll today. Legend of Heroes chose to Braid Break story and battle demos are available for the PS5 and the PS4 in the West. The save data from the story demo can be carried over into the full game. It looks like, I guess, the story is just, the actual game, and then there's not really a whole lot of gameplay in it because it's Legend of Heroes. So they had to do a separate, like, hey, this is what the battle system is like portion as well, which is not going to be carried over. So it says, select from one of two parties to take on the Marchengarten in the free Legend of Heroes Trails to Daybreak 2 battle demo, or the story demo experienced at the beginning of the game. The PS4 demo save data can be transferred to the full PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 games upon its release. PlayStation 5 can only be transferred to the PlayStation 5 game upon its release. Gosh, I can't, that's a lot. Okay, anyway, this is coming out for the PS4, the PS5, the Switch, and the PC. Looks like there was not a PC or a Switch demo. This is Sony only, coming out on Valentine's Day, so do look forward to that. The Legend of Dragoon just got an unexpected patch on the PS5 and the PS4. Huh. So let's see, it says this is a quiet patch that allegedly fixes most of the issues in the version that Sony released for modern platforms back in 2023. No formal patch notes accompany this latest update on the PS5 and the PS4, but the outlet reports that the most prominent offenders appear to have been addressed. You might be good to go if you've been holding off on a reunion with Dart and his friends. So if you want to get into this game, but you heard about performance issues and things like that, now is the time to go ahead and check it out. Hopefully, I mean, this is good news that Sony is still caring about it, that they're still looking at it, that they're still trying to address these problems, because maybe this is a sign that they want to do more with this IP. There was rumblings not that long ago that they wanted to go back and look at their older IPs and revive some of their older IPs, and this to me seems like a no-brainer. We have new footage and a new trailer for Atelier Yumiya, as well as new information about it. It says, in the latest entry of the Atelier franchise, players can freely explore the Adelis continent by discovering ruins, uncovering hidden treasures, and encountering brand new characters. This follows the adventures of Yumiya Liesfeld and her companions as they set off on a journey to unravel the mysteries behind the cataclysm that destroyed the once great continent of Adelis, resulting in alchemy becoming taboo. In her quest, Yumiya will be assisted by Flammy, a flying, self-confident traveling companion. I wonder where they got that name from. Anyway, who once belonged to her mother. Yumiya will also encounter many different characters throughout her travels, including Licht, a highly skilled informant, Wilma, an anthropologist with a passion for culture of Adelis, Erhard, the leader of the research team, and Albur, a small and friendly tribe who lives in various parts of the world. Throughout Yumiya's adventures, players will explore dungeons and ruins in search of hidden treasures, including memory vials, remnants of the past that will allow them to consult certain information on the field, such as the location of relic treasures around them. Memory vials can also be dismantled to obtain rare materials, which are useful for synthesis. Okay, so it says that there will also be mana-bound areas where highly dense mana lies stagnant. Entering these areas will gradually deplete players' energy, making it possible to run while also reducing abilities in battle. Players will be able to restore their health by finding Ashtalia flowers, while discovering and restoring landmarks that will clear the area and improve ease of exploration. So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I love the Atelier series. Ryza made me fall back in love with the series, and I am so looking forward to Atelier Biatch going on in and kicking ass and taking names. We have a release date for Fuga Melodies of Steel 3, coming out for May 29th for the PS5, Xbox, PS4, Switch, and PC. And there's a trilogy box set to be physically released as a collector's edition, but only in Japan. Way to rub it in. Yeah, that's very upsetting to me right now. Look at this, look at this, look at this. A trilogy box that includes physical editions of all 3 games in the trilogy, but only in Japan. I want to smack them. Anyway, it says, unveil the source of the world's despair. Malt has vanished without a trace. The children are led by a mysterious voice into the Forbidden Cave, where they discover the Tyrannus, the powerful tank thought lost in the Sea of Clouds. Determined to save Malt, the children reboard the Tyrannus and set off on a daring mission to infiltrate the heart of the Burman Empire. However, the Crimson Knights stand in their way, strongest of the Burman. Step beyond despair, anger, and tragedy, and Fuga Melodies of Steel 3, where heart-wrenching decisions lead the series' most emotional and shocking story yet. I love this series of games. It's small, it's kind of budget or whatever, but it's just so freaking cute. I just can't stand it. It looks amazing, and I cannot wait to play the next one in the trilogy. More information on Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days Collection. There are 14 games included in this collection, so if you're a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh!, then you're definitely going to want to check this out. I personally don't know much of anything about it. I know that it's a little cartoon show, and that it's like a little card game or whatever. I've never actually played any of the games in the series, and I've never watched the cartoon show either, but I do know that it is very popular, and gosh, there's 14 of these freaking games, spanning from 1998 on the Game Boy all the way up to 2005 on the Game Boy Advance. So there's tons of them. So if you are a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan, then you're definitely going to want to check this one out. And it's now time for shopping! One of my favorite things to do. So Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition is up for pre-order over on bestbuy.com. And the reason why I bring this one up is because if you do order it at Best Buy, you get a free mini metal poster and stand with the physical pre-order right there. It says, add the physical game below to your cart, and a free mini metal poster and acrylic stand available only at Best Buy will be added automatically. So if you do want to buy this game physically, and I don't see why you wouldn't want to buy it physically, then you might as well get these extra little bonuses right there. And I'm going to include links to all these little shopping things down below. This is a divisive game, to say the least. Farmagia, the Day 1 edition for the Nintendo Switch, is on sale at 31% off at Amazon. It'll cost you $41.20. It was originally $60 right here. Let's see if the PS5 version's on sale. Oh, the PS5 version is on sale, but not as much. It still shows... Oh, there it goes. It's switched or whatever. But yeah, the Switch version is definitely on sale right here. And it comes with some nice stuff. You get the boxed set, you get the game, you get the original soundtrack, you get the 96-page art book. So yeah, if you want to check this one out for yourself, again, it's divisive. If you want to check it out for yourself, though, now is a good opportunity. From divisive games to really freaking good games, Star Ocean The Second Story R is on sale for 39% off on Amazon. It's only $24.20 if you want to pick that up for the PlayStation 5. Let's see if it's on... Oh, it's not on... Wow, that's expensive, man. So yeah, if you want to get on sale now for the PS5, now is the time to do so, because the other versions are way expensive. And then let's move on. Octopath Traveler 2 is also on sale for $29.30 for the PS5, $31.94 for the PS4, but $56 for the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, if you got a PS5, now is the time to take advantage of this sale. Again, links will be below for your purchase. Then I saw this, like, I was kind of like looking on through this stuff, and I was like, oh, what's on sale? And I was going, like, fell down the Square-Enix rabbit hole, you know what I mean? And I saw this, and like, how cool is this? It's a 5-piece, it says, Final Fantasy VII Cloud Strife Sword and Wolf Necklace and Ring Bracelet Shoulder Fantasy board right here. So I just saw this, and I was like, wow, I think that y'all might really enjoy this. It's cute. It's cute and it's great to have for your collectibles and everything. I just thought that that was really nice. It's only $22.40 if you want to grab this. And then this right here, this is only $20. It's 50% off from $40. It is $20. This is the Final Fantasy VII Remake Material Ultimania. It says, packed with art and visual reference materials used during development of the game, this deluxe hardcover volume is a must-have for fans of the Final Fantasy VII Remake. It presents a comprehensive collection of production art and CG art assets, including character models and illustrations, locations and backgrounds, accessories, weapons, enemies, and more, all accompanied by staff commentary. This volume also includes detailed costume represents, cutscene storyboards, song liner notes from the sound staff, and QA interviews with the Japanese voice actors. So there's a lot here for only $20 if you wanted to check this one out. It is on sale. Now, speaking of cute, so there's 3 of these things, and I want to show you all 3. There's a Moogle, and then there's a Chocobo, and then there is a Cactar. They're all $16.99 right here, and I'll include links to all 3 of these. But they're these like little, I don't know, pocket pouch thingamajiggers, and these were exclusive to Square-Enix, and I got one from Square-Enix as a gift, and it's like a little pocket pouch thing or whatever. You can keep coins or other little small things inside of it. And but now anybody can get their hands on it, so I did want to make you aware of that, and I'll include links to the Moogle, the Chocobo, and the Cactar down below. Endless Legend 2 has been announced for the PC. It's due out in early access in early 2025. Dive into Saidha? I don't know. A breathtaking yet perilous oceanic world where ever-changing seasons and monstrous tidefalls dramatically transform the landscape. As the water goes down, the environment itself becomes both an obstacle and a chance for discovery. Step into a world where your choices matter. Players need to lead their hero on epic journeys to conquer new territories, earn valuable experience, and build deep relationships with allies and rivals alike. Select from a variety of factions, each with their own distinct philosophies, strengths, and playstyles, offering unique gameplay experience. The diversity of these factions is reflected in their asymmetric gameplay, ensuring that no 2 paths are the same. Discover 4 unique factions when the game launches into early access, with 2 more to be added by full release. Stronghold Crusader Definitive Edition has been announced for the PC, due out on July the 15th, launching on Steam. However, a demo is available right now for it. It says, this is an expanded remaster of the original 2002 Castle Sim from Firefly Studios. Overhauled by the original game's veteran developers, this new Definitive Edition features remastered artwork, animations, and music, in addition to fresh gameplay content, returning voice actors, and many fan-requested improvements, including larger maps. Improved with new playable units, characters, campaigns, and more, this is the ultimate way to play this classic real-time strategy game. This actually looks kind of cool, I've got to say. At first I was like, what is this? But the more I look at this trailer, I'm like, wow, it's actually kind of neat. This is Kamibako? Mythology of the Cube, launching on January 30th in the West right now. So, like, it doesn't really know what it is. It says map crafting and puzzles and battles RPG. Repair the fragmented land through puzzles and rid the world of darkness by defeating monsters. All resources obtained through repairing the land can then be used to design the world to your liking. The medley of genres in this RPG is surprisingly accessible to players of all types, but there's no shortage of challenging elements too. A variety of activities and a vast world lie ahead. It's up to you to repair what has been destroyed and restore peace. Our adventure takes place in the distant continent of Noatun, a region rich in land and sea with various seasons. As you move through the overworld, the land will materialize where you advance. What awaits in the untouched regions of the world? New encounters? Battles? Perhaps an instance of fragmentation. Find out for yourself by traveling to every corner of the land. Restoration puzzles are a mission exclusive to the Restorer. By clearing the puzzles, the fragmentation of the land is then eliminated, restoring the land to its former state. So there's a lot here, and at first I was like, is this like a visual novel or something? But it's not, and it looks really freaking neat. And in our final story of the day, we do have a visual novel! Remastered romance visual novel, Teiyutama Kiss on My Deity, announced for the Switch and the PC, due out spring of this year worldwide. The story follows protagonist Yuri Mito, the only son of a local priest of the Yachimata Shrine. After a series of events during the spring break, Yuri meets... oh god. Kikuramikami no Haimi, the guardian of a mystical relic in the woods near a school. She explains the strained history between humans and the Teiyutai, a mythical race sealed within the relic due to the potential threat to humanity. To bridge the gap between the worlds, the goddess reincarnates as a young girl named Mashiro and entrusts herself to Yuri. However, the relic is accidentally destroyed, releasing the Teiyutai. Particularly dangerous are the three mightiest powerful entities hostile towards humans. Armed with spirit powers unique to his lineage, Yuri teams up with Mashiro and three other heroines to explore whether humans and Teiyutai can exist peacefully. This romantic fantasy adventure tells a heartfelt tale of growth, connection, and the mysteries of love, while also teaching you how to butcher your Japanese pronunciation. So yeah, that's it for all of our new RPG news this week. I know there's a lot there, but I did hope that you all enjoyed it, and as always, have a good day.